listen.
Don't hear a thing? Oh, that's a whiskey jack.
A what?
A whiskey jack. They're real pesky critters, kind of a jay. You know they'll steal side pork right out of a hot frying pan? Listen.
How'd you learn to talk to him?
Well, I'll have you know I was champion bird caller of Calaveras County before I was 10 years old.
Oh, really?
Could imitate 20 different kinds of birds. Modoc Indian taught me. That was a nice sound, too.
It's good to laugh again. Thank you for taking me to church, Heath.
Welcome. You know, you've been tied down pretty close these last couple of weeks.
Being tied down is one thing I never had enough of. I told you I'm a nester.
Most women are.
Heath. Heath, I don't want you to come around anymore. Ward is using you.
It's only been a couple of weeks, Nora.
But when does it stop? A couple months? Or a couple years? Not if Ward doesn't want it to. You know him. You know he has a way of trapping people.
Did he trap you?
Yeah, I suppose so.
But for nearly 5 years, you've stayed with him.
Well, you know where he found me. Not yet 17 and already working in a saloon. Whatever he's given me is better than that. And he loves me, Heath. He's given me that. Please stay away.
Not while he's still in that wheelchair.
Please, Heath, do as I ask you.
Nora, I don't know where it all ends. But it's not here. Not now. Give me a beer, Milt.
Sure thing, Mr. Barkley.
Just because Whitman can't walk, don't mean he can't see.
What's going on with Barkley at that ranch every day?
Why don't he do something about it?
What can he do?
I know what I'd do if some guy was fooling around with my woman.
You'd be strung up before you knew what happened. I understand you don't kill a Barkley around here and get away with it. Not even half a Barkley. Even if he steals your wife.
Yeah, I guess you boys are talking for my benefit, so I won't bother asking you to take it back. Get up. You.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Up.
Sure.
We're all thinking the same thing, Barkley.
Well, I was wondering what made this stink so bad. Now, if you boys like to finish this outside, I'd gladly accommodate you. That goes for you, too, boy. Well?
I don't think they like the odds. Okay, get out.
Hey, Milt. Let's make it whiskey this time, huh?
Good morning, Mr. Percy. How nice of you to drop by. Please sit down. May I get you something? Tea, coffee?
No, thank you. If you don't mind, I'll come right to the point of my visit.
Please do.
Mrs. Barkley, last evening at a meeting of the Board of Deacons of the church, the subject of Heath was brought up.
The subject of Heath. Now, what on earth is the subject of Heath?
The board has voiced its disapproval of Heath escorting Mrs. Whitcomb to services last Sunday.
Go on.
The deacons feel that, under the circumstances...
What circumstances?
Well, surely you've heard the talk.
No, Mr. Percy. For the purpose of this conversation, I have not heard the talk. Suppose you tell me about it.
Mrs. Barkley, you're making this very difficult.
That's my intention. For I will not get down and wallow in the mud with any self-anointed, self-righteous bigots.
Mrs. Barkley.
Does Reverend Stacy know about this visit?
Well, no. And since he is only a servant of the congregation...
Is that what he is? Well, now, that surprises me, as I'm sure it will Reverend Stacy when I tell him about it. Because I'm sure he's under the impression that he's the servant of much worthier, much higher power. Good day, Mr. Percy.
Mrs. Barkley, if I have offended you...
You have indeed. And may I suggest that you quit while you're ahead?
Good day.
Can I help you?
I might find something for you to do.
Okay.
Hold the end of this board for me.
Okay.
You calling in today?
Yeah.
Why don't you join me in a drink? Well, come on. Well, here's to, nothing. What does that mean? Oh, it's just the last couple of days. I don't want Nora to know. Not yet, anyway. Know what? I've stopped kidding myself. I'm never going to get out of this wheelchair. Oh, Ward, don't talk like that. Oh, I know. I know I shouldn't feel that way, but... well, I've been thinking. Nora and I can't go on living like this, Heath. Not depending on you for everything. Don't worry about it. Oh, you've been great. Just great. But, I want to show you something. Here. Take a look at this. Well, come on, here. I want you to read it. A man I know, Shad Martin, and I were talking about it just before the accident.
Timber?
10 million board feet of it. Just waiting to be cut and sold to the mines in Butte. Well, he already has an option on the timber. Now all he needs is a little capital to buy equipment, hire crews to start cutting. Well, it's all there. Well, take it, read it. It's solid, Heath. It's a chance of a lifetime.
How much capital?
Oh, I can get 50% of the operation dirt cheap. And you know how much the Montana mines are paying for timber? Well, it's all in there. Shad has all the facts.
How much, Ward?
$5,000. I don't want to go living on charity for the rest of my life, Heath.
Ward, I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, but your family does.
Well, yes, but I can't.
I'm not blaming you for what happened. At least wise no more than you're blaming yourself. I mean, I didn't have to ride that horse. But you knew that I wasn't a bronc rider, and that something could have happened. Oh, no, not this bad, no, but $5,000 is a lot of money, I guess. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it isn't enough. I don't know what the price of a pair of legs is. Do you?
$5,000? I know how much I'm asking, and I know I don't have any right.
All right. Now, you just put a cork in that kind of talk, huh?
Nick's right. This isn't only your problem, Heath. It's the whole family.
And I'd like to put a name on that little problem. It's called blackmail.
You don't think we owe him anything?
No, I'm not saying that. But I am saying he's using Heath. Heath, after all, didn't put a gun to his head to make him ride that bronc. And besides, who says that Whitcomb will never walk again? Not Doc Morar.
On the other hand, he didn't say he would either. Heath, as far as I'm concerned, you can have the money.
Thanks, Jerry.
Audra?
Well, I think Nick's right. That is blackmail. But if Heath wants the money...
Mother, what do you say?
Does Nora know about this?
I don't know. I doubt it. But she'll go along. She has to. It's either that or go back to some saloon.
No. Jared, would you go to the bank with Heath in the morning and get the money?
Thank you.